that's not what we're doing today. I want to show you this. So we are in the 1967 Formula One season with HRSC, the online community about historic racing. And the first round has been done in East London, South Africa, and we are now in Monaco. 9 races to go. I hope you can all hear me well. I hope you are doing well. And let me see what the next slide is. Let me get rid of the start stream stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, the race results, I was second because all of the quick guys got crashed out or crashed out themselves. So, yeah, German domination on the podium. And I was able to take second place, even though the lighting was a bit bad. I've been starting late in the evening and it was almost dark at the finish. Still, I could carry it home. Hello, Aloy. Good to see you. Hello, Ahmed. Hello, I Craft the Chips. And yeah, so the race results were pretty good. Also, second and third for my team, for Scuderia Favero, the Ferrari team basically, which puts me, as expected, second overall in the championship. And our so the team itself second with 14 points behind Amber Collective, and the Ferrari, which is called Scarine in this mod, on P2, and the manufacturers behind the Beagle, which is the Eagle, obviously. All right, let me crank rFactor 2 sound up, and then, yeah, the news. King of practice, as always, Darren Andrews, always doing the most laps to gain the consistency that we need in Monaco. More than 300 timed laps. We have this rule in qualifying: if we crash and exit to the pits directly without driving into the pit lane, qualifying is over. Same goes when we rip off a wheel, so we have to be ultra careful in qualifying. No YOLO laps until the very end. We have several absences. For example, the whole Amici team with Danny and Lorenzo is missing. Also, Ross McGregor for Rafa, so definitely at least Ross and Danny, and also Lorenzo, are in my ballpark or quicker, so probably three spots gained already. We will do 100 laps, which will be around 2.5 hours, and we have spare car rules. So if we crash out in the race, we will only be allowed to take the spare car, which is a slow F2 car, for the next round. I'm still driving the Ferrari because why not? Although the chances of crashing are pretty high because this is Monaco and somehow I dropped off the server, as I see it right now. Let's try to join again. And yeah, so historic Monaco. Basically, you will see the layout now, similar to the modern one, just the harbor chicane is different, and then the whole section from Tabak onwards. So it will be difficult, and yeah, I couldn't really get more than 10 laps together in practice, and we just have to do 100 this time. So what could possibly go wrong? Just checking. Everything should be up, and now I also have my live chat on. Stream's looking good. All right. Yeah, then we still have 12 minutes left in practice, then we have half an hour of qualifying. And then the race. Oh. So this will be proper hard today. If you finish, you will probably get points, so that's my goal. Without trying to, so I will try to get into the top 8 and then probably sit it out and see what else happens, who is crashing out and so on. Thank you, Biff. So yeah, this section you might know from modern times, just a bit wider because we still have the pedestrian walkways, which are deadly, obviously. Then here, Casino Square, down to Mirabeau. And down to Station Hairpin. Very tight, 35 kilometers an hour. Then, don't know how this corner is called, and then Poitiers. And then we go into the tunnel. Which is not exactly flat. And then the scariest point, the chicane, which is just a lane change and will kill so many people. In real life, Lorenzo Bandini died here in 66 or 67 in Ferrari, so let's not try to do that today. Turned down my graphics settings a little bit, so just because I had some stutters, and I don't know if that's the reason that we don't have any spectators at all. Maybe also that changes for the race. All of the grandstands are empty for now. People should join soon. Not too many people on the server right now. Maybe all of them got kicked off the server, as I did. So yeah, my pace should be good for, if I go all out, P5. Because some quick guys are on board. So if I can manage to do that, if I can finish, I'm super happy. That would be really a huge achievement today. But then P5 would be nice. Podium, if I can finish, a podium is totally on the table as well. If I don't have any damage down the road. We'll see how it goes. I can announce that already now. I won't be able to read any chat during the race. This is just not possible. Maybe this is the only section here. So this is the swimming pool area, the modern one. The gasometer hairpin, a bit later than Raskas. Let's take a look at it again. Many people there. Misshift. So also what has changed is a little bit the refueling times. So fuel stops are no longer feasible or no longer beneficial. So this will be a zero stop race. I start with 150 liters of fuel and then see where we end up. People are still joining, which is good. We should end up at around 20-22 drivers as always. And as I said, the rates are there up front. Janis Imuncic with a 24, yeah, exactly. So that was definitely qualifying YOLO run, but still. So Janne, then Devin Braune, Bert Knobs, Sido Weyer, the Brabham team, they are far out of reach. So Devin, Bert and Sido are the Brabham team. Janne is rFactor Racing. And then there's one more, Nico Hillebrand, my teammate, which is definitely quicker than I am. And then if I'm lucky, I'm after that, if I don't do things like this. And I cannot do this in qualifying because then I'm out of qualifying. Oh. So I will also have to talk a little less during the race because concentration is key here. I hope you understand. Oh, I'm so scared. I think I never did a race without crashing in the harbor chicane once. Luckily, in the sports car race, in the 50 sports car race, I came out of that without all of the, so with all wheels still attached. But obviously had a huge repair and then didn't have any chance at fighting at the front. But today is really about survival. But you see the times behind me. So my 28.3 is, oh sorry, is roughly race pace. 28.5, 28.6, 28.7. There are plenty of people who are in my ballpark, and if I mess up qualifying, I might be too far down the road and might be in the middle of the pack, and I don't want to do. I would like to have a quiet race as always. There's no way you can overtake here without a major mistake from anybody and without putting yourself into danger. So, let's see. I will try to do 3-4 laps now, maybe, just to get into the groove. Without too much talking. Hey, average YouTube enjoyer. I had a bit of time to watch, to look into the chat, and I happened. Maybe that's the spot. The car number is 7, yes. Track is quite slippery still. Early jump to qualifying. Okay. Would have loved to do a few more laps. Oh. So, here again the message, if we crash and get terminal damage in the queue session on a flying lap and have to press escape, our queue is over. So, don't crash in qualifying. Try to get in a banker lap and then slowly increase the pace. I'm scared. No crash, it was just a switch from practice to qualifying. Should I let everybody go first, or I just drive? Yeah, maybe just get out and... Yeah, quali has just started, so we have 29 minutes to go. Now it counts, no more crashing from now on. Feels so much more scary when you know you cannot crash anymore. And I experienced that in my real life experience as well. Suddenly you're vulnerable. And your wallet is as well. Oh, I'm so scared. In front of me is the championship leader, Niklas. Teammate go through. Oh, you went 3 seconds quicker than I did. So I did a safety lap. He immediately went all out. But with that lap I'm way down anyway. So need to improve. And that was the emergency exit for Tom. It's super sketchy. Alright, concentration now. I have a slow driver in front. Slower driver, nobody's slow. Spectators are now also there. See, on the grandstands. Ah, god damn it. It's a decent second lap. This one is over anyway, so let's wait it out a bit. Qualifying in P6 would be super nice. And therefore I need a personal best. I think my personal best so far was a 26.3. Oh god. It's too hot. Always too quick here in the first corner. I will return to pits. Get new tires. And will turn on the lights, because of course all day it was sunny, so that the room would heat up. And now, as we go into a race, thunderstorms are coming. And it's fucking dark. It's hurting my eyes. from here we can go to the pits. Alright, P9 for now. Really bad. Grüße aus BW, Grüße aus Köln. So, I will quickly turn on the lights. Right, half of quali is over. And table is all screwed up. So, what is reasonable for me to achieve? Behind Tom, maybe, or in Tom's area. Should be feasible if I can get something together. So far, I didn't feel too good, and I don't know why. Nothing has changed. But always, when I switch into qualifying and into the race, my confidence is gone. Still 30 laps, 30 liters, which is good. Others are probably driving with less. If it's true that 10 kilos are 3/10, then I'd rather go with 10. More than enough laps. And no. Oh gosh. No, the sound is not coming out of my headphones again. Let's try again. Okay, now I hear something again, except for the engine. Ah, I have to close the game again. God damn it. Sorry for that. rFactor 2 stuff. I hope you can still hear me. I will check it out in Streamlabs. Test, test, test. Yes, should be there. That's exactly what I don't need now. I cannot hear the fucking car. Ah, I will close the game, restart it. Oh, why must it be so difficult? It's really nice that the menu worked, but in-game, so in the session, it didn't work. No, yeah, I have menu sound. Can you please confirm that you can hear me? That would be awesome, because I unplugged my mic for a second. Okay, thank you very much. Nico, I did manually disconnect because I had sound issues. I had sound in the menu, but not in the game. So I will try that again now. Yeah, it's working again. So I had to restart RF2. Alright, let's try again. Thanks for caring about me, Nico. Now go ahead and take P1 or something. Nah, it definitely was on my end. I was tripping over my cables and something got fucked up. And then RF2 stuff. Again. Two cars coming up. One of them Cedo. I will definitely get out of the way. Aloha, you just missed audio problems with RF2. Nothing interesting for general entertainment. Just the restart of the game and so on. I'm not driving well, so unprecise. So I will try to focus now. Was pretty good except for that now. That will cost. Okay, not terminal damage. I have to return to the pits and start another go. First sector was really good. Would be nice to at least beat Niklas, because he's ahead of me in the championship, even though we probably both won't fight for the championship, because the other guys are much more consistent over the whole season. So number 1 is coming up. Definitely let them past. Yeah, and just doing a 124.1 and still keeping the wheels attached. Suboptimal. Nobody's coming up. Tires are still good enough to do another lap. No need to go back into the pits. I have the feeling we will stay there where we are, P10. Yeah, quick guys all around me. Franek, I forgot Franek. Why am I unable to deliver? To be honest, I didn't even have a proper go yet. So at least half a second to 1 second should be in it. That would be two, so 1 second would be 2 positions. One second is in the harbor chicane alone, and I still am not yet there that I want to risk it. I can go wide. Yeah, last lap was much better here. This time I'm better here. Gained all of the time back. Oh no, that's it. Yep. Any damage? Yes. Oh, God. Yeah, this will be a difficult race. In the middle of the pack. Yep. that's qualifying done, according to the rules. Maddie is driving the other Ferrari, I think, yes. So I'm the worst Ferrari on the grid. Nice. But yeah, I can already join the Discord because I'm early. Briefing room. There we go. Somehow I don't have a good feeling about this. I will try to stay in P10 and just wait and hope I can get away from Riley, Jerry, Austin and so on. Oh, that will be a long race. Or a shorter one. Maybe even it's more likely that it's a shorter race, yes. So let's load, let's fill up the car, or what's left of it. $23, yeah, they guys up front are insane. Let's see how the master does it. I don't know where they get the feeling for the car. I just didn't have any feeling this time. Okay, now this is over. There's a little bit of a crest in the middle of the road. If you come over the middle line, there's no grip at all. And it hangs to the outside. Now let's see how he does the harbor. Probably almost flat. Because he can just estimate with the precision that Yanni has. Oh no, he's backing down. But yeah, still, this would be way too tight for me on the left side. So, qualifying's over. Cedar is still going. Still on a hot lap. Also, by the way, if I'm coughing and so on, my air intake system is completely fucked again. So, excuses for any weird noises that I make during the stream. Yeah, average YouTube enjoyer, if you're referring to the Formula 2 race last week, that might very well happen. Or was it last week or this week? I cannot remember. I think it was last week. Okay. Cedar also had some damage, the steering wheel is crooked. So let's see, briefing room, already 3 people there. And I will share the briefing document. And now it's starting to rain outside. Perfect to fuck up my connection, I guess. So...
Hello, everyone.
Whoa, hello.
Just a quick question. Do we have time for a game restart?
Yes, but why would you do a game restart now, though?
My rotation was off. I had to put like I had to put like way more lock everywhere.
Do it during the warm-up.
So
Yeah, just do it Oh, why is the warm-up only 15 minutes? Oh,
They just restart warm-up after
I'm
briefing,
going
it's
to
fine.
fucking kill myself at this point. Just
Well, see ya.
When you gonna fully
Good
restart
mood.
both servers anyway?
Good
yeah, I'm
mood.
just legitimately so fucking done with everything.
Is something
See
going
ya.
on with the warm up?
15 minutes session instead of 30.
What?
I know you
Doesn't
literally
make
set it up
sense.
earlier. This fucking
15 is fine, right?
no, it isn't. Thanks to the fucking great services of Orange. So
Maybe you just start and then we don't.
We can
Uh,
restart the. If we just restart the session, So
if
the
we
warm-up
start
session,
warm
the
up,
grid-
the grid shouldn't be lost, right, Devin?
Yes, restart warm-up shouldn't lose it.
Okay, good. Then we'll just do fucking that.
And if it does, you can manually
I am-
dial it in one by one via chat command.
Can't wait.
I
and
am
also
in-
it shouldn't reduce the, and it also shouldn't lose the rubber. Correct?
If you've set it up not to lose the rubber, yeah.
It shouldn't lose the rubber.
If you've set it up to
So we-
anything else but naturally progressing, it's going to overwrite the rubber.
Well, anything that I know about rFactor 2 is that a lot of things are
correct.
a way that they should be, and then there's a way that they actually turn out to be. Because, haha! But this time today, it wasn't anything with our server, it wasn't anything with that, it was the fault of Orange. So,
Okay,
somehow I
calm
can
down.
blame this on Jos Verstappen.
Calm down.
Nope.
I'm just going to say Hermann Tilke. Hopefully you leave the room and someone else takes over.
Yeah. Yeah, either way. Welcome to round 2 briefing. Thank you everyone for showing up. Jackson Robelot has not signed out and isn't showing up, so that's the first unreported absence. So strike 1. If a second one of those happens, then yeah, that entry is open again. Yeah, round 2 briefing, Monaco. We are, yeah, you know the circuit, except that we have the 66 layout here. 100 laps, so I was a bit optimistic with the presumed 2 hours. It's going to probably be around 2 hours 15 to 2:25. Around that area, if everything goes smoothly. That's the operative word. That should hopefully be the case. Starting procedure as always is a standing start, no formation lap. Lapping is a very crucial point this time around, because I already said this last time, but we had quite a few incidents where we had to look twice over it. It's Grand Prix racing blue flag rules. So if you plan to let someone through, you have to properly let off the throttle with blue flags and stuff. I know that sometimes the blue flags can also show up only very, very late. So please keep a lookout for that as well. Just to make sure that there's no accidents or moments where you get caught out and all that stuff. If you let someone through, please move off the racing line before a corner and then slow down. Brake as well to actually let them through so they can go into the corner unimpeded. I saw it a couple of times that people were going deep into the corner, just basically like staying on the racing line, then going deep to let you through. People that are lapping you cannot anticipate that movement, so please just do it like in the way more predictable manner. Track limits is, yeah, it's Monaco. It's either the wall or the harbor, so have a field day with that. It's still enforced by the in-game system, but I don't see a situation where that could be a thing. Pit lane, since we will probably have some crashes and stuff. If you get damaged, you can return to the pit lane. It's right next to the start-finish straight. There's no pit wall, so there's no speed limit, but you're still required to safely enter and exit the pit lane and the pit box. Additional note to turn 1 and stuff, because everything here is a lot faster than at Modern Monaco. Watch when you're rejoining as well for lapping cars or cars that are coming up next to you, or all that stuff. Carrying on with a broken car on that note, if you only have severely broken suspension, you can attempt to make it back. Do so safely and cautiously. Don't crash into people, because that'll be very highly penalized, obvious reasons. If you lose at least 1 wheel, if any wheel is off 1, 2, 3, or all 4, if you go full bathtub, you must retire the car immediately. a car is counted as critically damaged and needing to be rebuilt, so not available for the next round after this. If 2 or more tires are lost from an incident, or at least 1 tire from the rear axle is lost, and it also breaks the engine, to simulate, gearbox and engine and chassis mount and stuff breaking completely. If a car is critically damaged, blah, blah, blah. The numbers exempt from this are listed down here. Last time, we didn't list that because I thought I had included a new damage file already. However, my absolutely fucking brain-dead ass forgot to do that, so we had basically a damage file with 2 high-impact radii sensors, so you could impact with the left side of your car and lose a right-side tire. So that is now fixed, and I'm incredibly sorry that that was an inconvenience that you had to deal with probably as well. That's why for round 1 the reserve car rules are not biting, and you can all just still have free car choice this race. Disconnect, it's the same rule as usual. If we have a mass disconnect again, if Orange can't get their shit together, first of all, we will be writing a very cross letter with lots of expletives, and we will look into a race restart for obvious reasons. If you do disconnect by yourself, you will obviously lose some time and stuff, and the car will be in the status that it was in when you disconnected, so it's not a quick repair. Track map in orange zone. The entire circuit is in orange zone for lap 1. Orange zone is, of course, referring to a heightened caution area of the circuit, which means that if an accident occurs there, it will basically be doubling the minimum penalty at least. The entire circuit is in orange zone for lap 1. Then the other considerable orange zones for the rest of the race are this section from out of the tunnel to Chicane du Port and to the exit of Tabac, simply because it's an incredibly narrow and incredibly fast section of the circuit, and Tabac is basically a ski jump. Are there any questions?
Yes. How many people have to fall off before it counts as a mass disconnect?
50% of running cars.
I think that's maybe on the low side. On the high side, I mean.
Okay, then let's say, that would be 10 people, so let's say if we have a continuous disconnect at the same time of 5 to 6 people, we'd look into restart then. At that point, we would be cutting the race distance down as well, because time schedules are fun today. Either way, as long as we finish the race, as long as people finish the race and are in the top 8, full points will be given nevertheless. Any other questions?
I do want restarting the warm-up after this.
Yes, we will restart the warm-up once, because, Formula B is still going on with 10 laps. So if you have to pee or have to do anything else, you can do that after the briefing. Any other questions? Jerry, I think you were...
Yeah, bit more clarification on blue flags. It's like more focused on the entry of the corner.
Just generally, if you see people coming up to lap you, you have to actually get out of the way and slow down. Like we saw it in the last race quite a few times, that people kept on going, like in Carrera Mundial, where it's multi-class racing, which is a completely different set of blue flag rules. Here you actually have to slow down, let the other person pass, and then go on. Because quite literally, even if you're in a position fight, the other person has to do the same thing. If they don't, they will get a penalty from it if they impede people unnecessarily and in repeat cases, as happened in the last race.
By the way, having driven in FB, if you have to lap in the tunnel, extra careful, or just compromise your own lap time as the one who's lapping, because it's really hard to actually get out of the way there at speeds, I've noticed.
Keep in mind as well that we have cars with very greatly differing handling characteristics, from 5 to 740 kilos in empty weight alone. So just pay attention to that as well. On both sides, like pay attention to your own car and pay attention to what the car in front could be doing. Just drive predictable, and let's not kill each other.
Yeah, this is a deadly track with a small mistake.
Yeah, let's exercise the gentlemanly part of this. Let's try to give each other give and take.
Frennick?
So how much time do we have left with warm-up and so we can do our human pit stop?
15 minutes, roughly.
Thank you very much.
Right. Are there any other questions?
Are you having fun, Nico?
No. I'd be having a lot
Monaco.
more fun if Orange wasn't trying its best to get me suicidal.
I have a question.
Yes, what?
What's your opinion on Ham and Hilke?
Scum of the earth ruined all of the racetracks in the world, and somehow keeps getting jobs to make more bad ones.
Get him
You
off
gotta
the
give him
soapbox.
credit.
Let's go
He
racing.
has that Andrew Tate profit grind of using
Devin,
3 corners to make 19 different racetracks.
Devin, why?
Right. Anyone else? Anyone actual question?
Oh man, I
Then
can't
we
wait
will
until my
restart
channel is.
warm up in a moment. I will restart it basically with a minute left to go, so we have as much time as hopefully possible. Everyone is back on the server. Yes, everyone is back on the server. Excellent. So Frank should also be on. Right. Then everyone dismissed. When the warm-up session is restarted, feel free to do some race field practice and stuff. And yeah, ta-da. Thanks for attending again, and sorry for the issues. Briefing over. Have fun.
Thanks,
and
guys.
Good luck.
Thank you,
Good
Nico
luck.
and Steph. Good
Good
luck.
luck.
Thanks,
everyone.
everybody.
Nico,
No
like,
heroics
good
at
call,
San
it
Diego.
was nice.
All right, guys, you heard it. Everybody's super excited about this race. They seem to have had a few problems with the server, and they have to restart the Formula 2 race, the support race that we had. But we all hope that things are stable. Somehow I am now listed in 9th. I think I was. I thought I was 10th. Maybe they had to delete one time. Franek was ahead of me. Yeah, Franek is, and he will be placed ahead of me. Franek left the game and then rejoined. So I will be P10. Oh yeah, that will be super scary. I hope just that everybody around me and myself especially will be careful in the beginning. And I hope that I will get into somewhat a rhythm so that I can actually enjoy myself. Because qualifying was awful. But yeah, I hope this will be entertaining. You heard that we will still have about 10 minutes maybe until the race starts, because the Formula 2 race is still going with all of the restart problems. So I will be able to go out here and do a few runs with full fuel. I think the car feels better on full fuel. Yesterday I also had no problems at all. Same setup, low fuel, easy peasy. Or easy peasy, I could at least survive for 5 laps and could carry speed into the harbor chicane and felt confident until I crashed. This time I didn't even feel confident. So let's see how it goes. People are driving before the restart, so I can drive as well. Let's practice a start, even though I won't take too many risks. Can we read who's starting where? Yes, we can. 22, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10. So if I'm lucky, there's already some rubber here. Now there's even more. Starting soon. I will jump into the pits just to not risk anything rFactor 2 wise. No sun shenanigans. The sun should be alright this time. But we have this time water problems, I think. Because also outside it's raining like crazy right now. Thunderstorm has arrived. Everybody is practicing. Bit of a traffic jam. Get everybody through, and then I will paint my starting. The others will also practice. That was a bit bad. It feels much nicer force feedback wise because the car is heavier. So in case I survive half of the race, then I will have to fight a much lighter car and less feedback from the car. Fortunately, but at least the track will be rubbered in fully by then. I hope. God. Driving like shit. And I can feel it in the steering. Wow, that was close. Cherry there. Car is pretty bent. Outside here there's no grip at all. Yeah, somebody died in the harbor. That was Jerry. I just hope I can find a bit of space on the track in the beginning, so that I can get into this race and can focus. Any chance of rain? I don't think so. They didn't communicate anything, so let's just assume it will be good. Let's get a fresh car. Precision. I can't wait until we go to proper tracks. East London was pretty tight, and this one is just pure pain. Next up is Sanford, which I also don't like, and then I think it will be better. But still, I'm excited for this one because may be interesting if we can survive, because of the many things that will happen. Also the live stream, the commented live stream, which I linked and pinned in the chat, should be pretty entertaining to watch. Monaco always makes for a good show. And another one dead. There, no, not there. Probably myth. Yeah, car feels alright for now. The grip that we have currently on the track. Hey PP, race has not started. It will start in a few minutes. This is still warm up, so I'm trying to get used to the car. Oh, that was close. Ah, why do I have to go here? There's no... If your rear tire goes over the center of the road, it's impossible. Sometimes I cannot avoid it too often. Oh. Got caught up there. The tire is the chair is collidable. Let's go to the pits. Oh god, I cannot even do 2 laps. Yeah, 10 races this season. This is round 2. Do I go to the toilet again? No, it's probably too close to the start. I'm not sure about the next episode. It might be not Group C, but preparing GT, so GT1 car. Or the successor to the Freccia. I'm not sure. Twenty starters. I'm starting right in the middle. But the top 4 cannot be counted anyway because they're overpowered. Not with regards to the car, but with regards to their skill. One of them is coming up right now. And I got scared and almost crashed. I don't know why they are so quick. I mean, the Brabham is a pretty good car. That's for sure. But through the hairpin, they have been so quick. I'm driving like a beginner right now. Got away with minimal damage. Need to check out the brake balance again. But I think it should be alright. Something feels a bit sketchy in the rear. Yep, I just need to be super careful and sit it out. Set up again. Yes. 150, yeah, should be alright. Maybe I play it safe, go one click more. Yeah. Always these untested changes to the setup are the best ones. Shout out to Tom D, who gave me his setup. Without Tom, I would be completely screwed for this race. So thanks a lot. So warm-up is almost over. We are heading into the race. And I'm scared. Hope my competitors are as well, so everybody will be careful. Tightening up the wheel stand. So, 20 cars on the grid. How many will get to the end. Place your bets now. I say 9. 9 is a high bet, I guess. I don't know. 9 and me not included. Should have gone to P, but I will sweat it all out. Fuel is exactly enough, or I would need around 145 liters, so I have plenty to spare. I won't do 100 laps anyway because the front is too quick. Is this grid really that tight? If there's another car there to the left front of me, and it's really tight. I don't think it is, because it is already showing a 1, and I think that should be my spot, so maybe the markings don't fully match, but we'll see. Temperatures are fine. Okay, let's go. Okay, there's nobody in front of me here. That's good. Riley behind me. Very close. He's now heroics into Mirabeau. Should have covered that. Sorry for the pile up. Ah, God, shifted into second. Already have damage because I was too stupid to navigate the hairpin. Yellow flag already. The suspension piece there, but it's alright. I'm already in the points. In the point. It was Sido and Franek. Yeah, Franek is still going. It's just too late and almost hit the pole. Oh, God. Good. Impossible. Not blaming anybody here except for myself. I will be last of the ones going, but that's alright. I can now get into the race and see what it does. Oh! I was on the inside there, but I had nowhere to go. Another dead car. Reese already again. So much bad luck for Reese. Gardner, Birchfield right, everybody out. No, Gardner is... Oh, some are still repairing. David is letting me through. David is on the survival strategy. Thank you. Pace is abysmal. Should do 29s at least. Thanks, Liam. Nice cooperation. Both very careful, so if Liam would just have gone his pace, I wouldn't have been able to do it. But I'm quicker, so no need to fight too hard. Yes. Definitely quicker than the next two. Robin is a bit all over the place there. O'Reilly is out as well. Thank you, Robin. Everybody's just trying to survive this. Nico in the pits as well. Oh god. Or even out of the race, I didn't see him. Oh, Nico has a very bad day today. So one of the Ferraris is no, Nico is ahead of me. Maybe he was just driving through the pit lane. With also letting me buy. Thank you so much. No need to do that, but I'm happy, super happy. Viv already has 4-hour endurance touring car race in her bones today. And then go into Monaco, yeah, sure. Perfectly normal, right? And a wheel, and that was a Ferrari wheel, I think. It definitely was gold. So now everybody ahead is driving quicker than I am right now. So I need to, if I want to chase them, I need to do it. Should try to be quick in those sections where it's not risky, like, yeah, first sector. Yeah, 1 second up already on my best. That will be stuck there forever. Probably a bug. This pace is good. I can keep this. Could catch up to Darren. And maybe Jerry. Got the downshift. No, this was too quick. Is probably not collidable, but it's just a visual glitch. Let's hope it's that way because it's wandering into my path. No. Back marker was still not ahead. Thank you, Austin. Very nice, didn't cost any time. Will fight up ahead. Darren, Nico and Jerry. 10 seconds away. Goes through. So, Auto. Vielleicht. Girlfriend is heading out and it's raining and I don't know where the umbrellas are. No need to shout. Cannot search now. Right back into the rhythm now. Thank you. Ah. I can hear them out of the gasometer hairpin. Also, I need to pay attention. I will be lapped soon. Oh, big slide. Oh, I'm done. Car is getting lighter. Yes. Okay. We'll let them pass and then go for the hunt. That was close. So 7.5 seconds back. Robin again to map. Maddie is in the pits, or just go through them. Yeah, in the pits. Not bad. Yeah, didn't. Ah, there. Just a quick one, just a fender bender. Ah, why couldn't I rejoin ahead? Why couldn't I overtake? 1 second, this was just the one bad lap that I had. Maybe just skipped damage repair and is still damaged. Is also possible. Robin. Didn't want to overtake in Tabak, I wanted to do it afterwards, sorry for scaring you. Now the leaders are coming. We're on the way down to Monaco. Yeah, let's just get it over with. This is the safest spot. Slide. P2 is coming up as well. Maybe might actually be cheaper, quicker, so maybe it's better that they are ahead. It's coming up, I'll do the same, because I'm not driving so nicely right now. Someone is quite a way back, so a few laps to go. Refocus. Oh God. Unnecessary time loss. Maddie is definitely quicker than I am. So it's okay. Austin was out. It's behind me. Another one to lap. Liam not getting any closer right now. Was tight. Good lap so far, but that was bad. I can pass Liam now on the straight. Yes, thank you. Continuing to be a bit late here for Marseille. But overall I'm happy with how it's going right now. I feel somewhat in control. Oh, Bert is going slow. Might have had an incident there at the chicane. But continuing. And up front there are my rivals for the points. So up to P8 we get points. Get my shifting done better. I'm fighting heavily there. Darren is the first one. Need to worry about. It's a wheel over the line. Darren is struggling as well. Same issue. I don't want to be fighting here. Especially the hairpin is so bad. You never know where the others will arrive. Behind me there's Liam, it's already a lap behind, so I don't have to worry about anybody from behind. Except for P3, which will be coming up very soon. And now Cherry has been overtaken. Oh, no. And I'm done as well. Stop, stop, stop. Fuck. Oh my god. It was just a surprise moment of Darren crashing. And I clipped the inside. I lost the front wheel, which is good, so I can drive my car next round. Oh, glad that's over with, to be honest, but I guess 2 or 3 points would have been on the table. God damn it. I don't know if I could have done it today. I got further than in any practice session though. Part of me is happy that I don't have to do this for 1.5 more hours. Oh. Shit. Well, and that's that. I guess I'm gonna end this early. Refresh, watch the rest of the stream. I know I sound really tired, and I am, and I sounded like this the whole day. No energy at all. Still a bit sick, so I hope to work on videos again tomorrow. Oof, I hope you still enjoyed it for the time while it lasted. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you all again very soon. Next round is in 3 weeks, I guess, at Sanford, and at least there will be a little bit of runoff, and at least it won't have 35 km/h corners, so it will be better. Thanks for joining. Thanks everybody for your support and your trust in my content. Oh, I need to get off. Yeah, so see you all again very soon.